Good evening. Thanks a lot for staying with us here at CNN News 18. I'm Ridhima Bhatnagar. The top story that we're tracking at this hour. In yet another Naxal attack in Chhattisgarh Dantewada today, at least 10 jawans of the District Reserve Guard, along with the driver, have been martyred. The Naxals attacked on the DRG forces while the team was in the anti-Naxal operation in the Aranpur district of Dantewada. Post the attack, Chhattisgarh Chief Minister Bhupesh Baghel has also expressed condolences and gone on to say that the anti-Naxal operations are on its last leg in the state and none of the Naxalites involved in the attack will be spared. Meanwhile, Home Minister Amit Shah has also dialed the Chhattisgarh Chief Minister, assured of all possible help needed from the central government and assured that it will be provided, along with assistance to the bereaved families as well. This is a developing story. More details of the attack are currently awaited.
इस प्रकार की जानकारी है और ये बेहद दुखद है और हमारे जो जवान शहीद हुए हैं उसके परिवार के प्रति संवेदना व्यक्त करता हूं। लेकिन जो ये लड़ाई है वो अंतिम दौर पे चल रहा है और नक्सलियों को किसी सूरत में छोड़ा नहीं जाएगा और निश्चित रूप से उस योजनाबद्ध ढंग से बना के ये नक्सलवाद को ही समाप्त करेंगे।
देखिए, ये कोई एक स्टेट का मामला नहीं है
जी।
ये इंटर स्टेट होता है। हमारे यहाँ मान लो घटना किए दूसरे स्टेट में भाग जाते हैं, तो ये केंद्र सरकार के ऊपर बड़ा निर्भर करता है कि वो कोई ऐसी रणनीति बनाए और साझा सरकारों राज्य सरकारों से मिल करके साझा यूनिट साझा कार्यक्रम चला के समाप्त करें, तब जाकर के समाप्त होगा। हालांकि केंद्र सरकार से जितनी सीआरपीएफ बटालियन अन्य वेपन्स समय समय पे मिलता है, लेकिन जब तक के इंटर स्टेट इसको कार्रवाई नहीं करेंगे तब तक ये संभव होगा नहीं। तो ये केंद्र की एक बड़ी जिम्मेदारी इसमें होती है। अभी ऐसा नहीं कहा जा सकता कि इंटेलिजेंस फेलवर है। हमारा इंटेलिजेंस पूरी मजबूती से काम करता है और इसीलिए कई हादसे सैकड़ों हजारों हादसों से हमारे फोर्स को हम लोगों ने बचाया है। ये कैसे हुआ अभी इस पर कोई जवाब नहीं दे सकता, क्योंकि विस्तृत जानकारी जब आ जाएगी वहां से तब पूरी जानकारी दिया जा सकता।
Let's also now bring in our colleague Arunama to try and understand what are the details that we know so far. Arunama, so initial details that we understand, the Naxals in fact attacked the DRG forces while they were on their way as far as an anti-Naxal operation was concerned. Give our viewers more detail of where did this attack really happen and what is the confirmation as far as those who've been martyred.
So what we have been told by IG Bakhtar Subdaraj is that there was specific intelligence available that Naxals have been spotted in the Aranpur area of Dantewada. Aranpur is about 70 kilometers from Dantewada, and after this intelligence was received, 10 DRG personnel were sent for an operation and they had completed their search. They were on their way back to Dantewada, which is the district headquarters. When they were coming back, their vehicle, which is a mini truck-like vehicle in which they were traveling, that was blown off by an IED that was planted on the road. All 10 DRG personnel who were in that mini truck died. Even the driver who was taking them died on the spot. And now there is a combing operation which is underway. Both the central paramilitary forces like the CRPF and the local police are at ground zero. They're carrying out combing operation to see if there are any more IEDs that have been planted, because that's also one of the strategies that Naxals often use. Union Home Minister has spoken to State Chief Minister Bhupesh Baghel and offered any help that he requires from the center. If there are choppers required, if anybody has survived, require medical assistance has to be flown down to Raipur or even to Delhi, that center is willing to offer. Paramilitary forces, like I told you, have already started coordinating with the state police to carry out anti-Naxal operations in Aranpur.
So as Arunama is pointing out that the Chief Minister Bhupesh Baghel has had a conversation with the Home Minister. The Home Minister is assured of all possible help as far as the centre is concerned. But Arunama, is it too early to say that there was an intelligence failure?
I would not call it an intelligence failure, because what the police is telling us, if it is true, then there was intelligence available of Naxal presence. What this looks like is more of a failure to follow the standard operating procedure. Having said that, let me qualify it by saying that, in situations like this, it is often left to the local commander to decide as to how to go about traversing these areas. Naxal prone, you're every moment is a risk for your life. But what is the standard operating procedure? The SOP often is not to travel in a vehicle because this threat of an IED being planted on the road is always there. And if you're in a vehicle and suddenly an IED blows off, then that vehicle actually becomes a coffin for you. Exactly what seems to have happened in this case. The SOP suggests that when you're going for an operation, walk on the road, and when you're coming back, take a different road. Because in the past, it has been observed that Naxals often keep a watch. They have very good knowledge of the forest terrain of this particular area, so they keep a watch and they then lay an ambush for you. If you're coming back via the same road, you're more susceptible. In this case, looks like both the SOPs were not followed. A vehicle was taken to travel, and the same route was taken to travel up and down. But we'll have to wait and see once the rescue relief combing is over. What is it that investigation tells us?
Arunama, we'll just request you to stay on with us. Let's also listen into